What is up, guys? My name's Donovan, back with another video. I just want to show you guys what I'm doing with my M4 right now. I hit I forget what I even hit. I think I hit like a manhole cover with the front lip on my car. I have an M4 GTS front lip, and that lower piece that's normally painted orange on the M4 GTS, I have painted white on my car, and I hit it on that, so I chipped the bottom piece. So I just want to tell you guys what I did to restore it on my own. Yeah, I did all the work for it and just reinstall it today. I also got a few new bolts here to put it back up. I lost the ones that I had when I took it off the car. Yeah, it's been like that. So yeah, I'll basically just show you guys what I did to it, and I have it repainted and everything now, and then I'll put it back on the car for you guys. Okay, so right here is the bottom part of the front lip. This is what basically protects your carbon piece, which I'll show you right here. This piece is much more expensive on the very bottom there, and that is what you want to protect with that piece there. So basically I messed this up pretty good. Like, I took a chunk out of the bottom, and I took it upon myself to repair it. Basically what you would do is you would get, let me flip this around. Basically what you do is, so this is the top part. It's a lot nicer looking than the bottom. The bottom I wasn't really worried about because it's just going to get messed up anyway. That's like cardboard that got stuck on it. But basically, yeah, you could see a lot more of the imperfections on the bottom. That's because, you know, it's just going to get scraped up again, and I'm not really worried about the bottom. But basically at this front edge, I hit something on the ground and it took a chunk out, and then I took it off the car. I got some automotive Bondo, plastered it on there, and then sanded the entire thing down, taking off most of the paint that was already on it. Then I sanded it down like multiple times, like a few times. I had to Bondo and sand it down to make that front edge how I wanted it. And then once that was done, I primered it, sanded it again, and then put the paint on, and then I put the gloss clear coat final finish on. And this is Alpine White 300. 300 is the paint code for it. But basically, I'm gonna install this back on the car and show you guys the finished product. So stick around. All right, so basically I'm gonna take that, put it back on under there, which I don't have much room to do, but yeah, I'll show you how to do it. Basically, you just jack it up and screw it up. Just jacking up one side. You don't need that much room, just enough to get under a little bit. That should be good. Let me get something for underneath. So on the factory bolts for this, which are a lot more expensive than just normal bolts. I don't know why. It's from BMW, OEM part. But basically they come with some red Loctite already on them. And for the bolts that I have remaining, there's not much, if any, Loctite on them. So I'm gonna put some more red Loctite on these bolts before I put it back on. Oh, it's blue. That should be enough. Put a little more on the other two. Good. Make sure it goes all the way around the threads. Last one here. Alright. The other ones already have it on them. So I'm going to clean my hands real quick and then put the lip on. Alright, here we go. Move this over a little. Right here. This is the, yep, this is the top. The car is so dirty right now too. Sorry about that. One more over here just to hold it up nice and good. Let me put a couple more on the other side here. All right, well there it is back on the car. I didn't tighten it up yet. I'm trying to figure out how far out I should have it because this piece is adjustable. So like you can pull this all the way out and it sit a little bit further out like that, or you can have it in a little bit. I don't feel like breaking it right after I put it back on, so I'm probably going to have it just a little bit further back than I did before. Okay, so I'm finishing up the last few threads here. It's almost back on. These got to be pretty snug. You can't have you got to make sure it's pulled all the way up to the carbon piece, the bumper. You know, this lip, for as low as this car is, has held up extremely well. I've had it on the car for like 2 years probably, and I hit shit all the time. Like, I'll be perfectly honest. And if I didn't have this bottom piece protecting the carbon, I would have probably been through like 3 or 4 different front splitters by now. But this piece, it's OEM, factory BMW. The aerodynamics on it are like, you can actually feel like over like probably like 50 to 80 miles an hour. You feel the car hunkered down so much more. Even with just this bottom piece added, you feel it pull the car down more. So I definitely miss having this. I like this piece and I want to keep it intact, and I don't want to buy a new one. So this piece, being able to fix it on my own, has been pretty cool. Learning experience. It's not perfect. There's a couple little spots for the from the body work that I didn't quite get all the way sanded down, and the paint is not as good as a factory job or like if a shop did it. But for on my own, you know, on basically, you know, just paint cost and Bondo cost, like doing it by myself, like it's been pretty good. I'm gonna check all of the bolts one last time. All right, I'm gonna drop her down. You guys ready? Here we go. Just doing one last little walk around. Make sure it's even. Yeah, looks even to me. That noise is my spacer, by the way, the creak. Damn! I miss this car when it's looking like this, that's for sure. Here is the OEM GTS front lip. It just looks amazing on this car. By far my favorite lip on the M3 and M4 for the F80 and F82, F83 platform. I'm happy with it. Damn. Hopefully I don't break it anytime soon. Rest of the car dirty as hell right now. Don't judge me. I'm gonna clean it probably, maybe today. Alright guys, that's how you fix and install an M4 GTS front lip on your own. It's not too bad. If you know a little bit about bodywork and you know a little bit about mechanical parts, it's not that bad. I also installed the whole front lip on my own to begin with, so that is a little more complicated because you do have to take off the whole front bumper. You have to mount, it's chassis mounted front lip, so you have to mount these brackets to the frame of the car. It's pretty crazy. So like, you know, this is like a good quality lip from just how to install it. It's really on there, like really good. So thanks for watching today's video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in another post.